Shifting focus now, the Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has landed in trouble for freeing a Libyan warlord wanted by the International Criminal Court, or the ICC. Meloni revealed that prosecutors in Rome have opened an investigation against her and two government ministers for repatriating Libyan warlord Ossama Najim last week. Najim is head of the Libyan Judicial Police and the director of an infamous migrant detention prison in Tripoli. He is accused by the ICC of committing war crimes against detainees such as torture, rape and murder. Last week, he was arrested in Italy's northern city of Turin, where he was attending a football match while on a warrant from the International Court. Italy is a founding member of the ICC and is obliged to arrest those wanted by the court. However, just 2 days after his arrest, he was released on procedural grounds by a Rome appeals court and flown to Libya on an Italian government plane. Meloni's government has been under fire from the opposition, human rights groups and the ICC itself for releasing Najim. ICC has demanded answers from the Meloni government. Meloni has defended the release of the Libyan warlord as the probe begins against her in Rome. She said the investigation is politically motivated and is triggered by a legal complaint filed by a lawyer and a former left-wing politician. Meloni said that she won't get blackmailed and intimidated, as she asked why the ICC only issued the warrant against the warlord when he entered Italy after spending days in other European nations.
Curiously, the court did it just when this person was about to enter Italian territory, after he had peacefully stayed for about 12 days in 3 other European states. The request for arrest of the public prosecutor's office of the International Criminal Court has not been transmitted to the Italian Ministry of Justice, as required by law, and for this reason the Court of Appeal of Rome decides not to proceed with its validation. At this point, with this subject free on Italian territory, rather than leaving him free, we decide to expel him and repatriate him immediately for security reasons. I am not blackmailable. I am not intimidated. Is it possible that for this reason I am, let's say, so disliked by those who do not want Italy to change and become better?
Critics have accused Meloni's government of aligning itself too closely with the Libyan authorities. Italy relies on Libya to curb migrant arrivals on the country's shores. It has signed an agreement under which it provides funding to the North African nation to prevent boats and refugees arriving in Italy. Now, as per reports, migration from Libya to Europe has significantly decreased by around 60% due to greater restrictions across the Mediterranean. However, Libyan authorities have been accused of brutal crimes on the migrants they detain. Now, recently, the European Commission decided to overhaul funding to North African nation of Tunisia due to reports of human rights abuses. However, immigration is a key agenda for the Meloni government, and it is known for a hardline approach on the issue. Will the latest investigation change her approach? We will keep you posted.
We're calling the show Vantage. We hope you like what we put together for you. Touted as the minimum defense from that video. India's neighbors were the first to send the special edition of Vantage live from the White House throughout the week. Yes, Hindu Mandir in we're on our way to Tel Aviv. City measure, but it's also the perfect way to drive.
I don't think
Prime Minister of Bhutan, Sherin Tagwe. Welcome to
60% of the world's
office. Prime Minister Modi did the iron.
We were actually.
How are you doing? How do you like? It's been 1 year since that meeting. Iron bars separate you from the outside. Out the vote efforts. Trump had, it says, and at $4.3 trillion, 300 billion by 2030. That's what we need to tackle climate change.